Hi, my name is Ferguson. My wife Yvette and I are on staff at the International House of Prayer in Kansas City. We're also friends and board members of Praiseworthy Ministry, John and Carol O'Shaughnessy. You might be asking the question, why is prophetic mentoring important? What is prophetic mentoring? Prophetic mentoring started really as an outgrowth of the way John and Carol grew in the prophetic themselves over the last 20 years and their own experiences and training that they received from others. And really, it's simply here in Kansas City something they've been doing for years naturally. And then the Lord said, let's do it intentionally in other places of the earth. And so what it is really is a small group gathering of people who are hungry to grow in the prophetic. Many in the room are not going to be people who would identify themselves as prophets or prophetic people. That's not even really the basis of what John and Carol are sharing. What they're sharing in these groups is learning to hear the voice of God for yourself, empowering the individual that you can hear the Lord for yourself. And in this safe environment of a small group, in a home or in a coffee shop, in a place where you can actually have interaction. Much different from the platform ministry. John does that as well, but this is a much more intimate setting where you sit around, the Word of God is shared, some teaching is unpacked, but then it's not just a classroom lecture style. It's actually all hands on deck. We're going to learn on-the-job training. And the entire room full of people begin to learn to hear from the Lord. And it starts with a question, asking the Lord His heart and His thoughts about you or about a person in the room. And everybody steps out and begins to do it. And in the midst of it, there are so many confirmations. But what happens mostly is the person who is doing the prophesying is suddenly confirmed and affirmed that they hear the Lord, that they for real hear. So I want to encourage you, it's not a scary thing. No one is forced or coerced to do anything that you don't want to do, but it's a wonderful opportunity to grow in an encouraging environment. And maybe you've been curious, maybe you have a prophetic gifting and you want to grow deeper. This is for you as well. It's not a beginners only. It's beginner, intermediate, and advanced. You are going to get so much out of a prophetic evening. John and Carol come to many cities. Maybe they're not coming to your city yet, and you want to have a prophetic mentoring group in your home city. Well, I've been with John and Carol as they have traveled. I've seen these groups in homes and seen them in coffee shops. You can have one. Just contact John. Invite him to your city, and they'll pray about coming and let you know if the Lord confirms it and how you can go about arranging for them to come. We believe in these guys. You're going to love them. Have them out. You're going to grow in this. You're going to get good at this. Good at hearing the voice of God and building others up. Be encouraged.